I will not be discussing how stupid the other party is.
Aaron's voice has been temp removed for a short time.
I've got a guy out there. Now look, I don't have to shut up about Aaron M. Holt. Look, I just said it. I'm not prohibited from reviewing Aaron M. Holt's program or talking about him. He's a public figure. It is out of an abundance of caution that I've removed myself from this little piggy for the next 2 weeks. And steel toe coverage will be limited. But I doubt we'll be able to get rid of it completely for the next week or so, week and a half, until my hearing on the 23rd, when we can hopefully, as Ray would say, get this squashed. Get this squashed. It's just smart. It's just smart to do. I have a guy who's lied completely. He's not afraid to lie. He's not afraid to perjure himself. He's not afraid to make up feelings and events and use those to get a restraining order. And he's not above lying to report a violation of that restraining order. So whether or not it's right or wrong, whether or not I violate or not, whether or not it's found to be a violation or not, I have the potential to be arrested at any given moment until this HRO is gone. I don't know about you. That's not, Aaron can live like that for a year. Aaron's going to live like that for 2 more years, probably, after October. I'm not comfortable with that. I'm not a person who likes jail hanging over my head. So I'm going to be careful. And I'm going to be cautious. And I'm in contact with my lawyer several times a day about what I can say and can't say and how to say it. And that's just a fact. So that's what's going on with the Minnesota files. They're just going to be held. They are going to be held until after the hearing. I'm sorry. I don't need to give this guy any ammo to manufacture harassment. So that's where I'm at with that situation. I know it may not be what everybody wants to hear, may not be what everybody likes. It's funny. I got served that HRO on the 2nd. He filed it on the 1st. And they actually came to the door. I completely missed it. They came to the door the morning of the stream we did with the Eagles. About 5 minutes before I got kicked off the stream, the police came to serve me, and I missed them completely. It must have been while I was wrapping up or something. I wasn't watching my cameras. So I missed them, and I called the sheriff and got him to bring it back later that afternoon. You know, I'm not running. I didn't run to the lake or anything to try to get away from it. It was fully expected. I thought I would actually get it sooner before that. It would have been interesting. It would have been like the second show I've been served a restraining or a harassment restraining order on, which is nuts. It wouldn't. I can't answer a lot of questions. I can't talk about specific stuff, and for me to go on this little piggy while they're covering that, would be not fair to them. Like, they should be able to cover it to completeness. And the only way to really do that is without me there. And I've also said I'm not going to do TLP next week. Just, again, out of an abundance of caution. We want to get this thing over the plate and eradicated. I wouldn't be able to say a lot. I wouldn't be able to add to it. I wouldn't be able to bite my tongue with inside knowledge of the situation in that environment with Tukey and Carl and Moody and stuff. So I'd rather just give more measured answers and responses here and have a little more time to think than to get caught up in playing clips and what could be argued. But, you know, you got Tukey screaming names and stuff like that. I don't need to be on a program like that. Again, with a jail sentence hanging over my head that a guy is actively trying to have me arrested on today. So it's just bananas. It's a weird situation. It's bullshit. As Aaron would say, it's horse shit. I know it's horse shit. You know it's horse shit. But the place to prove that and the time to prove that is in a court of law. And that's when it'll be done.
I mean, Patrick, is any of it worth it anymore? Like, really? At what point is the gutter trash not worth it? But I digress.
Yeah, when I had to hire an attorney for this, I said the same thing. But as Carl, I think it was Carl who said it on this little this little piggy, I can't. This thing wouldn't change my life at all. I don't plan on going near Aaron. I've never gone near Aaron, but I can't afford to have the threat of arrest and jail just hanging over my head. It's a ridiculous way to live. I did get word that I fortunately, which will save me some money, will not have to be traveling to Minnesota. This will be done remotely from the comfort of my own podcast studio. So we got that approved by the judge late this afternoon, and I will not have to be traveling to Minnesota. So that's a win. Anytime you don't have to go to Minnesota, consider it a win. I'm I've been sitting on this for a week and a half, and I was advised not to talk about it. I didn't really need to talk about it. I think you probably wouldn't have, other than the fact that I wasn't playing the Minnesota file stuff. I don't think that anybody would have been suspicious, but people would have been demanding and going, where's the Nelson brothers? Where's the pasta buckets? Where's the Coach Scott interview? And probably correctly so. So in a way, it's good that Aaron can't keep his mouth shut and he's just spilled it now. I don't think honestly, I thought it would leak, but I guess it's one of those things you have to go down to the courthouse and look for. You have to know it exists. If you search online for it, it won't come up. And so I expected it to leak pretty quickly, and it just didn't. And at some point I was like, oh, people aren't looking for it. They don't know it exists, so they're not looking for it. And then Aaron ran his mouth. And I guess he told everybody that I was lying to them, which doesn't make sense. It's not like I came on and said I don't have a restraining order. But yeah, I don't know how that's a lie. Riles says, I thought the Kiwi Farms would sniff it out. Yeah, again, he did it almost a week after Nick's. So I think people probably searched for it when they were down there looking for Nick's, and there wasn't one, so they thought there wouldn't be one. John O'Reilly, is the 723 hearing open to the public on Zoom? I don't think so. I don't think these are, maybe. I don't even know. Figure it out. I assume I'll get an invite. But no, I don't. For some reason, I think these aren't. I know that in person, they're not open, I don't believe. Because usually these are personal, private things, but I don't know. It's just not a laughing matter. It's a serious matter. I'm not Aaron. I don't dismiss these things or take them lightly. I hired an attorney immediately, and put a plan in motion. And I think that we'll get it taken care of 100%. But no, this is a guy who's trying to have me arrested, so I don't take it lightly. And I take it pretty seriously. He's gone to the government and told them that I've done horrible things that I haven't done, which is crazy. It's crazy to do. Yeah, look, he could do that, I guess. I don't know what he's doing. It's not my business. I consider it an attack. I consider it being under attack. And again, it's not. While it is funny, I understand why it's funny to everybody and stuff. It's not. I'm being threatened with jail currently, so I take it pretty serious. Shardy McDennis, do you think this will be as hilarious as the Butch? Yeah, I don't know. I can't comment on what I'm doing or what I think he's gonna do or not do. We just have to see it play out. Unfortunately, it's what, 13 days from now. Mark Turnquist, Toe alleges you took photos of him. I don't remember you getting a photo or video of him. Did you? No comment. Why would I say something I did or didn't do? I'm not retarded. Has anybody seen a photo or video I took of Aaron at the courthouse? No comment. Produce it. You signed a thing under oath that I took photos of you at a courthouse. Where are they? Show the photos. Show the photos.